3. Trying to establish the run, but there's nothing there here at the start.
Well, they didn't pick up many yards that time, no doubt about it, but that's a bad job by the running back. He picked the wrong side to run to. Nobody was blocked from the side he went to.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Stafford's lined up. 2 tight ends set. And a nice catch by Calvin Johnson. Set up now at the 46. The Steelers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. 1st down at the 46. Bell with the grab. And Gay's there to make the tackle.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the 1st down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
That leads us to 2nd down. Play clock's running down. Stafford's got it in the gun. Over to Ebron. As I look at this Lions offense, Calvin Johnson can't help but stand out.
There are not enough nicknames for Calvin Johnson. When you look down the field, you can pick him out right away. You cannot believe somebody this big and this fast can be a wide receiver in the NFL. He is truly special.
This is 3rd down. The Lions bring in an extra tight end for this play. 3-step drop to Ebron. Ebron's taken down at the 25.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
Coming to the line at the 25. The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. They better hurry to get the snap. They'll go ground. And that's a gain of 9.
Nothing like a running back who fights for every extra yard. When you get that extra yard or 2, what it does, it just creates better situations for your offense.
Second down here after that run play.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals. Jim, the defense gets up the 1st down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold it.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Outside now, off the toss. Stepping up to the line at the 10. Second and goal from the 10. Takes another handoff. Picks up about 5. You might remember the time we were talking to James Harrison in a production meeting, and I was telling him I was squatting 165.
Yes, that's what he does his curls with, he noted right away, Jim. But he was impressed with the fact that at least you were doing squats.
This long drive continues. Third and goal from the 5. Touchdown. Marching right down the field for an opening score. As we get near the end of the opening quarter, they've grabbed the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, things have been rough so far, haven't they? It's been fun to watch. Each team is being very competitive and physical, but that's a nice thing to do, to score that touchdown and get a lead here late in the first.
The Steelers set to return the kick. Waves his arm, and he's going to make a fair catch. Bell in the backfield, single back set. And that gains a few. Here's the offensive line. And for this team, they are the lifeblood of the offense. When they're blocking well, this team can do some serious damage. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Ben Roethlisberger will take the snap out of the gun. The wide receiver shifting around in motion.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Miller's tackled down at the 31.
When you run the slant route, it's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers.
Roethlisberger's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. The Steelers snap it at the 31. Handoff. And they are in on Bell. Haloti Ngata, Bill, had a lot of Pro Bowl seasons in Baltimore, but then the Lions made a trade for him. What does he bring to this Detroit defense?
Well, let's see. He brings size, athletic ability, the ability to stop the run no matter where you go, and I think he was an awesome addition to this Lions defense.
Second down now. Roethlisberger's back in shotgun formation. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. The Steelers will try to take advantage of that big play at the end of the first quarter as we now get the second quarter started. First down, offense readying for the snap. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Bryant's brought down after picking up 14 on the play.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Roethlisberger's 3 for 3 with that completion. The Lions defense now is going to go nickel. First and 10. Bell's taking the handoff. Inside, and he's home for the touchdown. The second quarter just barely underway, and they've erased the deficit and tied things with that touchdown.
Yeah, Jim, this kind of reminds me of a chess match. A good job going out there tying things up. Now we'll see the strategy from the other team.
The Lions are ready to receive the kick. before he's taken down. The Lions now come to the line. Second quarter of a tie game. Scores 7-7. Dropping back 3. Looking long. Got the catch. One-handed.
Ebron's going back to the huddle. He's telling everybody, look up at the jumbotron. Let's watch a replay of me making that spectacular catch.
At the 20-yard line, and now in the red zone. First down at the 20. Gets the handle here.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Loss of 3 on the play. Just 23 yards to the end zone. Stafford's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Pat Stafford to who else? Calvin Johnson. All set up now at the 15.
When you see linebackers shifting around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback.
The play clock's running down. Stafford's going to take it from the gun. Over to Ebron.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
The kick is through for 3. And they've got the advantage thanks to that field goal. Let's see if they can make the lead hold up until halftime.
Yeah, let's put a little pressure on the defense. The offense went out there. They got the job done, got the lead, got the field goal. Now can the defense go out there and stop the other offense?
And here's Codman. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Steelers take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
The Steelers snap it at the 26. And they are in on Bell.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
It's now second down. Roethlisberger's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. Roethlisberger from the gun. Wants to go deep. The defender able to knock it away.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
On the way, third down.
Quarterback He's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Makes the catch in open space. Gonna take it home for the touchdown. And with that trip to the end zone, they're out in front here midway through the second quarter.
Ah, what a good feeling. You know what they want? They would love to get in at halftime and still have the lead because it just gives you confidence. It makes you feel good, and you can enjoy that cold drink at halftime.
The Steelers getting ready to kick it away. You knew this was going to happen, and the coach disagrees with the call on the field. So he challenged the play, and the coach's challenge does not pay off.
Well, I agree with the head coach still. I would have made this challenge because it was so important to the outcome of the game, and it was a little bit of a gamble, but it was worth it.
The Lions will look to get set. It's been a close game so far. The score's 14-10. First down at the 21. Throws the pass. Second down after the incompletion. The Steelers come out in a dime package. Matthew Stafford from the shotgun to Ebron. He'll pick up 7 this time. 6th catch today so far. The Lions trail right now, but the passing game has been strong. Stafford's doing what he can to keep them in the game.
Well, they are losing, but you cannot blame the offense. The offensive line doing a good job giving the quarterback time, and the offensive coordinator, he's sitting over there going, he doesn't know which play to call because everything is working in the passing game.
From the shotgun. And it's swatted away.
Well, Jim, that's a nice job by the defender knocking that football down on third down. That's what you want to do as a defense. Of course, you want to get off the field. Every time an offense completes a third down pass, their chances of getting a score on that drive go up big time. So getting off the field is great. Nice job by the defender.
The Steelers ready to go on the march again, and that's exactly what they've been doing here lately. They've taken it all the way down the field on the last 2 possessions for touchdowns. Phil, can they make it 3 straight?
Let me say this to you, Jim. It's just not that easy. As we're watching this game and how they're playing on the offensive side, they make it look easy, but trust me, I was down there one time. It's a hard job.
Bell's tackled down after a gain of 10. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game. Second down following the run. Bell's handed the football. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Ezekiel Ansah takes down the quarterback.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Roethlisberger set. empty backfield. That's a timeout by the defense. This will be second down. The Lions lined up in the nickel. The running back goes in motion. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Looking to go deep. Makes, going to take it the distance. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Steelers ready here for the kickoff. Jones is going to run this one out. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Lions got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
Quick drop back. Over to Ebron. He steps out.
Well, when there's under 2 minutes to go, good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
The Lions come out in a bunch set. First down at the 40. Corey Fuller hauls it in.
Sometimes they tell the receiver just to go long, run a fly route, run a 9 route, because that means straight ahead or a streak. Show the speed that you have and get it done.
The Steelers go with the dime formation here on defense. First down at the 42. Calvin Johnson with the grab.
Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
They've got a first down with just a minute remaining before halftime.
Now he's going to change the play and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Now first and 10. Theo Riddick makes the catch.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose. Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job.
Thomas is going to make the tackle. The Steelers signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone. The Steelers set at the line. Dime package. First and 10. Did not get both feet down.
There are a lot of ways to attack cover, too. You can go deep down the middle where neither the safeties are, or if a linebacker covers somebody deep down the middle, then throw it short underneath the defense.
2nd and 10 coming up. Stafford from the gun. Bell with the reception.
The Steelers have speed on the defensive side, no doubt about it. And when they're backed up, they don't have to worry about players going by them because they're in the red zone. They become even faster. Way to get to the football on that throw and catch, and they stop the play for a short gain.
Third down on the way. Matthew Stafford will be under center. Third and 9. A near interception that time by Boykin.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. If you make a quick break on the football, hey, you get in position like this and you can knock it down.
And the kick is good for 3. And that should put them a little more at ease come halftime.
Yeah, I think it will. I think it gave them a confidence boost, and they gained confidence. On the other side, I think they lost confidence because of that field goal.
And he'll start his return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. That'll bring us to the end of the first half here in the Motor City of Detroit. We'll return in a moment for the start of the second half. Martin getting ready now for the second half kickoff. The second half is officially underway. Fair catch this time. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Steelers come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
Bell in the backfield, single back set. And now here's the first snap of the second half. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Second down and 11. Roethlisberger over to Antonio Brown. It's third down coming up. No huddle time.
Here we go. 3, 2.
The Steelers will use a timeout here early in the second half. It'll be third down. The Lions defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The corners step back. The Steelers from the 27. It's on target to Martavis Bryant.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
Roethlisberger's now completed 4 in a row. At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. First down here after the completion. Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Got drilled as he throws it. the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. Bell takes his spot in the backfield.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Second down and 10. Heaving it down the field. Clutch catch.
The Steelers offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 80% on the day. Here's the first snap after the big play. Looking to go up top again on first down. Down the field. Pass is intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Lions talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Here's the handoff, running right through the trenches. Second down coming up. The Steelers will come out in the dime. Trying to beat the play clock. Stafford in shotgun formation to Ebron. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
The Lions, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Stafford's completion percentage, 80% on the day. They need to get the play off.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Golden Tate on the receiving end. Gains 12. That's another reception, giving him 2. The Lions still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Stafford's tried to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been outstanding here today. The offense, the offensive line, the play calling, all good.
First down and 10. They'll run it here. Still on his feet. And that's a gain of maybe 5. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Stafford lines up in the pistol. And intercepted. It's wide open. And he's brought to the ground.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception. Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
First and goal from the 9. Roethlisberger with the give.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Loss of 4 on the play. coming up to the line at the 13. The Lions with a nickel look here on defense. They send the tight end in motion. Second down and 13. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. And a comeback now is going to have to be a monumental one. That touchdown has them looking in pretty good shape.
Yeah, they look like they're on good shape on the offensive side. But listen, no lead is safe in this league. So you got to be alert. Be alert for trick plays and things that you haven't seen yet.
It out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Lions just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
First down at the 27. And it's batted down.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Second down here. Stafford's got it in the gun. Johnson's got it. First down. That's 5 receptions on the day. Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is. What's the phrase for it? He is money, Jim Nance. Man, he pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
The Lions come to the line with a bunch set. The Lions from the 37. He'll throw it over the middle. Almost intercepted.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Stafford's back in shotgun formation. Ebron's going to pull in the bullet pass. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Ball from the 46. It's a 2 tight end formation. First and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And that gains 1.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
McClendon has the sack.
Well, we know one thing. If you're a defensive tackle, you got power. And it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella, busting through there and getting the sack on the QB.
Third down after the sack. The Lions come out with a split backfield. Play clock's running down. He's drilled as he throws.
The Lions don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
favorable bounce this time as it's headed to the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. To the ground. And that's good for only a yard or two. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. Second down coming up. Bell's lined up directly behind the quarterback here.
Here we go.
Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Third down now. The Steelers get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
The Steelers from the 22. Antonio Brown with the catch. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down. And that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 70% on the day. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Intercepted!
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Lions bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
Matthew Stafford from the shotgun. Riddick makes the reception.
Jim, here in the fourth quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets a completion. Good job.
Second down and 5. Matthew Stafford looking long. Catch made by Calvin Johnson. That's his 6th catch of the day. Here they are inside the 20, and they keep their hopes alive as they move down the field.
Yeah, they've done that. Now they got to do the hard part. When you get to this part of the field in the red zone, we know the defense is not worried about deep throws down the field. You got to hit those seams. We'll see if they can get it done.
The next snap will come from the 2-yard line. The Steelers defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. Intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
Bell's going to secure the handoff. The Steelers will take a second here to talk things over as they call a timeout on second down. Second down, tough field position here. Ben Roethlisberger will take the snap out of the gun.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Second down and 12. Le'Veon Bell makes the catch, and they are in on Bell. The Steelers are in front thanks to their quarterback. Roethlisberger's been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? And when your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he has rewarded the coaches. Defense crowding the line of scrimmage. Look out, this could be a blitz.
Looks like a penalty on the defense. Now 1st and 10. Intercepted. Tackles made.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Lions retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
Pass is intercepted. That brings the play to an end.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First and 10. Bell's got it on the handle. Muscles through the defender. And they'll end up losing 4 here. The Steelers lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Bell's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
Second down and a long way to go. And Brown brings it in. That's his 4th catch of the day.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Going deep. The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3 and out.
The Steelers know to win in the NFL, you got to pick up 3rd downs. It doesn't matter how you do it. 3rd and short, they go with the pass. Not executed very well. Now it's 4th down.
Tate's got it on the return. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line. The Lions back onto the field. Of course, the last drive they had it looked like they were going to put up some points, only to watch the football get picked off in opponent's territory.
Smart defensive coach they're going against in this game today. He knows how to put his players in positions to make plays, and he did that last drive, and they came up with the INT.
Was that on the quarterback, or was that just a great play by the defender?
I'm giving most of the credit to the defender. It's just a good play.
The Lions have it at the 34. Great pass, great catch, great control.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time. He throws it down the field for another completion.
Stafford's completion percentage, 70% on the day. The Steelers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Just a quick drop back. And it's knocked down. 3-step drop. Over to Ebron. And that's a gain of 13. The Lions have had a big target in the middle of the field today. Ebron's not only made catches, but created big plays for this offense.
It just doesn't seem that it was that long ago when we looked at tight ends as just guys that can block for the run game. But now it's more important to be a receiving tight end in the NFL than it is anything else. And this guy can absolutely catch the football.
The Lions snap it at the 31. It's Riddick with the catch out of the backfield. Mitchell's in on the tackle.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
2nd down, 4 to go. Launching it deep. Touchdown, and that'll close the gap in this one.
Well, Jim, it's almost impossible to guard these guys nowadays as they go down the field. These wide receivers, they have feet like ballerinas. And even though you get tight coverage, they're so quick, they can get open and make the catches.
The Steelers set to return the kick. Signals and makes the fair catch. The Steelers weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
That's a bad business to be in. I know. I'm getting a lot of bad businesses.
That's a gain of 8.
When you have a lead in the 4th quarter, you like these short completions because you pick up yards and that clock keeps moving.
2nd down, 2 to go. Tackle's made and the first down is picked up. They're going to the hurry-up offense and they're back to the line quickly.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
First down at the 31. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short. We're late in the 4th, and the offense is just trying to sit on the lead. 2nd and 10. Bell's going to take the handoff now. After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the 4th, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense. The Steelers with a little uncertainty, so they take a timeout here before 3rd down. Third down. The Steelers have to get to the 41 for a first.
Good job by the defensive line shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. Easy catch there. No one near him. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Roethlisberger comes out in the pistol. Handoff made. And it's Nata with a big push up front to make the play. The Steelers come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Roethlisberger finds Miller. He's brought down.
They know if they give up a first down, the game is probably over. They get fooled. If they give it up, probably why they're going to lose. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
First and goal from the 4. Bell will get it on the toss. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. That's his second touchdown today. The Steelers getting set now for the point after. Inside of the uprights. The Lions are ready to receive the kick. Jones is running this one out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Corners are backing off here. Stafford set in the pistol. The Lions from the 22. The give. And this will go for a loss. Timmons that time on the stop. Looking at this deficit, you wonder how much more they're going to try to run the football, because it has not been there for the taking all game long.
Yeah, the running game's been terrible. Hard to win a game in the NFL when you're one-dimensional. But if you want to win today's game, that's exactly what you're going to have to do. Throw the football.
The Lions are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Second and 13. The give out of the eye. They bring him to the turf. Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe. So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.